Alright, I am like almost 2 weeks late because I wanted to finish. I was waiting for my computer parts and wanted to finish actually upgrading my PC before streaming Genshin 5.3, otherwise I would be suffering in frame rate drops again. Also, that also meant reinstalling Windows and a bunch of stuff, so if anything seems off or is off, that's probably why. What was I gonna do? I needed to wait for 2 days. So I upgraded from an Intel 8700K to an AMD Ryzen 7950X for my CPU, and graphics card went from an AMD RX 580 to NVIDIA RTX 3070. Funny thing, the liquid cooler, the all-in-one I got for the CPU, at least in PC Part Picker, and from... Whoa. Please don't. Just got a message from Mova because she says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment. Okay. Hopefully stream video quality is good. We'll just have to see. But what was I saying? Yeah, my all-in-one. I checked dimensions and stuff, and I didn't see any conflicts or whatever. And then I tried to put it in, and then it turns out this little knob-like thing that has a sticker saying "void, warranty void if removed," was in. It was literally in the way. So I either had to get. Please don't. I'll just lower some stuff for now. Man. Please. Yeah, still figuring out the settings, seeing what will work here. Where did I need to go? Right, yeah. So I either had to get a new all-in-one, a new case, and getting a new all-in-one would have sucked because I ordered it way before, or because it was on sale, and it was past the return period. And then I tell my dad, and he's like, "You know I have metal cutting shears, right?" No, I did not know that. So I literally just cut off a little bit of metal off the corner, some corner thing that was blocking. Where do I have to go? Go up? Go down? Somewhere in here? Here. I'm blind. Once again, the beds are way too big. And I'm not even in the bed. Like, covered. You slowly fall asleep to the sound of Paimon snoring. Eh? Where am I? Is this the Night Kingdom? I was trying to remember what it was called. How'd I get here? I was just... Urgh. I unfortunately have also seen some spoilers. I would think mostly mine. I don't know. Going on Twitter is probably not the best thing, especially when yeah. So I don't know. I tried to forget most of it. I feel dizzy. Like I can't think straight. Let me try and take a look around. Most of it is like no context, so hopefully my reactions are still genuine and stuff. The fog is so dense. This area is in really bad shape. Where? Once we finally defeat the Abyss, will this place go back to normal? Wait, a wall of light? I can't believe something like this exists in the first place. Hold on, are those things of light? What are they? The spirits of the fallen warriors? Are they disappearing? Oh, they're trying to break through. And I can just casually reach through, huh? When I passed through the wall of light, I felt like my whole body was frozen. I guess the Lord of Night's protection can't reach this place. The cold and darkness are suffocating, and all I hear are cries of exhaustion and pain. Dark Aether? How long have these souls existed in torment? How much longer before it ends? Bring in Teresa and end the myriad of souls. I'm crying. Captain's here. What the? Huh? There's someone here. What are you doing here? Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. Somehow I don't remember that being his voice. What's the captain doing here? And what is he saying? One day I'll deliver you to the place I promised. I do not remember. And I'm awake? Question mark? Yes. Is Paimon gonna be screaming at me that I'm finally awake? Morning, Volt. Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon continued tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle? So, it was a dream? I can barely remember it. Samsara? Sub-Zero's festival? Everything that happened seems so hazy. Trying to remember is giving me a headache. Just shake it off, Volt. We're supposed to meet with Mavoika today. Chapter 5, Act 5, Incandescent Ode of Resurrection. Okay. I have no idea what Mavoika does. I have no idea what Lolly does. I'm not really interested in pulling, but apparently they're both really good. Especially Mavoika. I do have the funds. But what if I want to, like... What if there's someone I turn out I really like and is really good? Then I go for C6. Oh, I don't know. How many funds do I have? I have at least 50,000. 50, okay. 52,000 gems. Let's go back up. Meow. I see, if all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge his name. You won't need to push back the plan. Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone. Don't worry, we should only need half a day. Vol has been in Outland a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of his adventures. Come in. Hi, I'm right here. Hey, Mavoika. Oh, Shilin and Kilali are here too. Hello. We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's Volt's ancient name, which is ready to be forged. Oh yeah, you need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of Night gave us. Got it with me. Perfect. Can I take a look? Yep. Looks good. There's definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step to forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines, but since the Lord of Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change. I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of Night and the way might come in handy. Yeah, what was Kill Ollie doing like? Would she have known? That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time. 3 days? So soon? That won't be a problem. Wait, but what, Paimon? You're worried about Volt, aren't you? Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just... This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left Volt's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission. Just trust us. That's right, and as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The Sacred Flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So, if you want to contribute, just cheer us on alongside all the people of Natlan. For Volt, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important. Most important? Really? It'll be like fishing with you. No! You're so annoying when that happens. That's right, overcoming danger side by side, just like always. Ow. Did I? Ow. I got a bruise somewhere, somehow. Alright, it's decided. Paimon cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan. It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care. Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, Volt will not join me. That is the condition. Alright, I swear in the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is. There's no time to lose. Let's go. Alright, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name. Good luck, you two. 3 days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help? From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry. So, blah, blah. Exactly. We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the name. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure. I see. In that case, just do what you think best. What about you? The final battle is extremely important to me, the culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting. You paint? Was this mentioned before? Probably not. Oh, you know how to paint? I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. Could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. That's how I relax. Give me some of that energy, please. Give me some of that energy, please. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy. So that's how you relax. Well, definitely seems like your style. We'll leave it to you then. Leave you to it then. Alright, let's go our separate ways for now. So, if Movaika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Someone else? Huh? Oh, hello? Sorry, Movaika's not here right now. Kachina and Milani. There you are. Made it. Something wrong? Other than I'm planning almost falling through? Nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We're so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure. My next big adventure? Do they know? Do these two not know I'm gonna be joining them, I guess? Well, joining Movaika, I guess. Well, if you hadn't overslept. Details. Anyway, come on, let's go to the people of the Springs. Hold on, tell us what's going on first. Oh yeah, jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up and we want to give you a proper send-off. Okay. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast, all you can eat, with meat by the table full. Oh, all you can eat? I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, it's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed. That sounds amazing. We're in. Didn't you just say we need to live up to our title as adventurers? Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Okay. Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing. It's our fault for not telling you earlier, so it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun, plus all our friends will be there. Okay. Yes, let's go eat. Okay. What's the holdup, Bolt? Did you think of something? Why don't we invite Movleka? Does she still have prep to do? I don't remember. Huh? Isn't she painting? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy. I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon after all. Maybe it's not our place. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. The feast is in her honor too. Then who's gonna be the one to invite her? All of us, of course. Alrighty. Into the fire. Never mind. Where the frick? Where the frick? Get me out of here first. Probably. No! Start climbing on the door. Where the frick? Oh. Where was this? Oh. Painting. I'm in. Oh, what's you for? Is there something you need? She acknowledged Kachina in Japanese, as far as I can tell, but no one else. I don't know. Or maybe I just missed it. We're here to invite you to the People's Springs for a feast. Oh, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it? Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on. Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom. That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting. So you'll come? Of course, no need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. I don't remember who Amina is. You don't need to turn this in some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon. It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something. True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. Barbecue is best fresh off the grill, and still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first. Oh yeah, Paimon can see that. Alright, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem. No need, I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot. What about your painting? I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do. Let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon. Okay. I missed out on some of those. A lot of the gems from not exploring. Whatever. Oh well. Hello, incoming people. Thank you for joining the stream. Just on a late 5.3 stream. Because I finally upgraded my PC. Mina, there's been another delivery. Is this a new character? You're kidding. Another one? Just like the others, they heard about the feast and wanted to send something to contribute. But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half the stuff's going to go bad before we get to it. Yeah? You're here already? And you've even brought the Archon? What are you doing here? We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest. Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just... She's gonna say, don't mind me. No apology necessary. What's going on? I started spreading the word about the send-off just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing the home, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff. That's our star Outlander's popularity for you. So you remember that nickname. You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep, news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon is spread all over Notland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you. I wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you. Still, we definitely weren't expecting you to show up with the Pyro Archon. It was my idea. Yeah, Mavleka and Volt are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff is going to go to waste anyway. No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. Extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need. That's true. Well, we gotta send it back out, I guess. I don't know. Part of planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. It was always on TOT's job. Rest in peace. Sorry, I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Now, speaking of it, how is she? Is she feeling any better? Ah, she knows. Confirmation that she's dead. Rest in peace. I think before 5.3 released, it was kind of implied. Not that I did the world quests or whatever for them, but I went through the wiki and it was kind of it was implied by some of the voice lines that she had actually passed. Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Antiati passed away not long after the attack on our tribe. Yep. What? I mean, she didn't she already tell us that she knew her time was coming? Maybe it's faster than Paimon and Traveler expected. When he brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain nor sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize, so I decided to attend in her memory. So you already knew. We didn't mean to hide anything from you, it's just there was a never good time to bring it up. Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atia wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty, but now it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So, we can't let her down, believe me, she has high standards. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor are excluded. Kachina, Kina, it's time to go. Wait, Amina's the chief? Wait, what? Wait, you don't have to drag me. Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted and donated to the appropriate areas. That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Mavleka is clear, concise, and organized, but aren't you trying to keep this small? I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason. Random F smash at the ledge. I don't know. Oh, Paimon feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, we should take we should take a walk while should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations? I mean, we are the guests of honor. Sounds good. Casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go. Okay. Oh, the characters show up on the minimap? What? Okay. Hi, Kina. I don't know who you are. If we don't solve the crisis in the Night Kingdom, war will continue to ravage our nation. We've achieved a brief moment of peace, but we can't get complacent. Even if it's not on the front lines, there's still things we can do. Like fortifying our defenses, eliminating remaining monsters, rebuilding our homes, and coming together like this to sing for you and offer our warmest blessings. I don't know who you are, but thanks. I don't know who you are either, but thanks. Oh, that's Chaska? Okay. Chaska. Hello, Archon. I'm fishing. We can see you. Oh, it doesn't look like the fish are biting today. Yep. It's okay, you don't have to walk in eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease. I went to visit your parents, Shaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences. You helped a lot, actually. My mom's been doing much better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Kuikyu, but I'll do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair. That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Kuikyu when they love you just for yourself. Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation. Alright, Kinich. Wait, I don't have Kazuya on this team. I have to actually climb! This box is missing a label. Oh, it's you. What's up? Nothing. We're just taking a look around. What have you been up to? Well, everyone's busy rebuilding the tribe, so there's not a lot of Saurian hunting work out there. But the Power Archons assigned me a special mission. Oh, really? That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kinich to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Notlun. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into conflict, so a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities. Just like a detective, I only have tiny details to work with. The goal is to deduce their habits and find evidence to corroborate their identity. Whereas, Frick! What's this pixel dragon's name? I don't remember. It's tricky work, but we have every reason to keep going. I guess Notlun's heroes deserve to be remembered, right? Exactly. That's how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the value of their lives. I need to adjust the settings on the model again, since they got wiped after the reinstall. This is sounding a bit like Erwin Smith. Hiya, Fidel. So let me know if you need extra help, Kinich. Thanks for joining, by the way. I'm doing fine for now. The team searching for the fallen need the help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it'll be to piece things together. Understood. Thank you for your hard work. Just doing my part. Alright. Come on, grandson. Oh, Gramps, Archon. I swear I've been on my best behavior recently. Yeah, Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've got to realize how suspicious that sounds, right? Yeah, I am curious though. Are you still working with the captain? No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore, so my life is back to normal, growing vegetables, raising aphids, trying to avoid Kitlali's punishments. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in Night Kingdom. The Leylons are in a bad state. I plan on bringing that to an end. I know, you and Gramps, right? You're going to become great heroes, and the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds. I know how to do that. Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of the others as a form of inspiration, but rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands? Well, there are all these things we can't do on our own. I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Aurora, and it took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe it'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now. You're saying I need to live in the present? Just do what you think is right. Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do. Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if so, people we want to see, that's okay. We can head over later, too. Who else? Where are Yansan and Kachina and Mualani? Is he gonna tell me? Mualani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first? There's a bunch of guests here already. Yep, I'm making the juice as we speak. Alright, the ice. Where are you getting ice from? Well, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now, but the food is almost ready. Where'd you come from? Oh, Ajah, get out of the ice bucket. The almighty Dragon Lord Ajah will not tolerate this stifling hut. We seek a cool place of repose. The bucket suits our taste. Great, now we can't use any of this ice. Hey, this is your mess. Get back here. Kachina, Jaw is on the run. Help me catch him. Okay, sorry, I gotta help with the Jaw. Nice one. Does no one in here have a cryovision? Where's Kitlali? As usual, Jaw brings chaos wherever he goes. Lively, isn't it? Leave this place to me, Kachina. You're gonna make ice? What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty? Oh my god. Sob. I got him, Mualani. Thanks for a jaw wrangling, Archon. Thank you. You shall utter our name with more reverence, or I'll get Kinish to ask you to apologize. Some dragon lord you are if you need your servant to protect you. Jaw ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon? Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. Jaw help out in the kitchen. What? The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula Jaw shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer. I wasn't asking. I got him. I got him, GG's. Understood. Sob. That's kinda cute. Jaw, you have to learn to be good at some point. Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf. Help. Someone save me. Okay. That's that. The frick? This is not the ice. How's that ice? What? That's not ice. Doesn't even look like it was ice. Scam. Alright, where is Yansan? Oh, incoming viewers, thank you for joining the stream. Finally catching up with Genshin Impact 5.3. Where's Yansan? Oh, I'm stupid. This is just some random NPC. I was wondering why it had me talk to a random NPC. Hello guys, sorry for the wait. We're still setting up the venue. Hey, did I say you could take a break? Keep pushing. This is the home stretch. Then we get to feast. Yes, coach. Are you still helping rebuild the tribes? The work is pretty much done, but I've discovered a lot more people with abyssal corrosion syndrome in the process. So I've been compiling patient records while helping them overcome the hallucinations. Thanks to the captain, we have the draw of lucidity for the worst cases. I don't remember what he said the after effects or the side effects of that was. Heard about your efforts. The speaker's chambers can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses. The doctors at the stadium aren't too busy. The worst is over, so it should be fun. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with the next steps. I just need to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition. Understood, Archon, although I'd like to continue helping out with the treatment. I can't let anything I've learned go to waste. So when are you going to do something, like, notable? Like, crazy? Because you're the Tavat chapter storyline, Natlan chapter poster girl. Oh, that's so responsible of you. Well, knowledge is power after all. Alright. For now, you set aside your troubles to savor the delicious food on this happy occasion. My sister's cat is meowing like crazy. So full, I'm practically a blubber beast. This doesn't look like you've touched it at all. What's that? A whale? Creature from Fontaine with super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one? Oh, it's literally the Whalmers, isn't it? Oh, sounds so cute. No one can vouch for the cuteness. You can pat their belly and they'll even join in. That reminds me of my Sarin companion. Her name was Amela. She wasn't the sharpest Tatankasaur, but she was incredibly brave. When there was nothing to do, she would lounge around the tribe without making a sound, even if you bumped into her. Sometimes visitors would think she was all passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. When she was little, I took her on all sorts of adventures, but Saurians grow a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was the one dragging me all over the place. Oh, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you. Yeah, she was tough. Varessa told me she was amazing in the final battle. I had to defend the stadium, so never got the chance to see her one last time. It was a choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Sorry, didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll just get on to the important part. I actually saw her in my dreams the past few nights. Felt so real, like it was really her. She gave me a ride and we traveled all around Natlan together. We were both so happy. Wait, now that you mention it. She had a dream too? I've had dreams of Antia T. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real, just like you said. It actually felt like I got to see her again. So it wasn't just me. Wait, you've had dreams too? Don't tell Palm when you jumped over your aphids or something. It wasn't just them. Some of Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me, why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way, but even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life. Same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io's grandparents. I don't remember who that is. Io. Ew, alright, your Saurian companion. His grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him, and I had a dream that his grandparents came back. And then he started eating. I was so happy. In the dream, Ao seemed like his normal self again, but it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Ao is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats, but it's alright. I'll be there for him. Did you dream of QQ? Everyone's had dreams, including me. Could they be related somehow? Well, Chaska, did you too? Oh, sorry, never mind. When this becomes story hour. Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Kuikyu. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe her dreams felt real, but the Kuikyu I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream, nothing more. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up in the first place. It's fine, I'm the one being a buzzkill. What about you, Volt? Did you have a special dream? The captain and the myriad of souls waiting to be released from Originium. You're kidding, the captain? Does that mean you have some kind of secret connection to him? No, of course not. Maybe Volt's dream is a different kind of phenomenon. I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Oh? Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory, or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, the effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroran. Volt's dream is likely a different matter. The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting? Yes, exactly. So, Volt saw the captain's future? It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. That power reminds me of someone. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual that can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others. I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Volt? I'm curious about the captain. Should we start preparation? Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else. Where are you, boy? Where are you, grandson? Somewhere over here, under the rainbow. I see no rainbow. I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me. Your granny never taught you about incense making? No, she usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me how to follow the formula. Then you still have a lot to learn from her. Hello. Alright, we're ready, Volt. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroran will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing. That's right, everything's all set. So you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough. See you later. Stop trying to peek. Stop trying to eavesdrop. This is... You sleep for a brief period. When you open your eyes again, the ceremony appears to be over. Is that a good thing or a bad thing or something? Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head. You're awake already, Volt? That was fast. Felt like only a few minutes. It was enough. What'd you learn, Auroran? The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin. Yup. Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor? So you know that name too. Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Yansan. He was the one who developed the Draw of Lucidity, a drug that can help people with hallucinations. I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice. So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor? That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other. Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Nalan. Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui Harbinger and Thrain, one of Nalan's legendary heroes. Okay, then. Lore drop. Okay. Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Nalan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him. I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what Volt saw was Guthred's soul. But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long. Maybe he's found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit? No, the Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused. When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him, souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong. Multiple souls. Where have, what other fiction have I heard this before? Multiple souls in one body. I feel like there's something else, but the only thing I can think of right now is Nier. Just Dalton Replicant. Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along? That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique, and even then, you saw what happened. Lord of Night's voice triggers a violent reaction and deals with fragmented souls. But the captain didn't react at all. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece. Maybe it has something to do with Guthred, then. It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions. I agree. The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time. Not like he was close or anything. No, he really talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Nalan, but never went beyond that. Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Nalan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan. Yeah, he's definitely up to something, but there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like, if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points, but considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000. That's so arbitrary. In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. Might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly. Auroran, with any luck, he might just tell you the truth. Me? Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold, so, if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice. I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try. Alright, let's head back and enjoy the party. Alright, I need some water because narrating all this makes my mouth dry. I will disappear for a moment. Alright. I have consumed the hydrogen monoxide. Is this up? This is probably up, right? After you return, everyone enjoys the gathering until sundown. 2 more days. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Power Archon and Volt one last time. Good luck. You got this. For now on. Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax. Yeah, today was great. Thank you very much. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone's free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me. I'm in. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber. What happened to taking a break? There's no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together. Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents. Okay, see you soon. Time for me to head back too. Oh wait, I should stop by Aoife's place first. Oh yeah, that promo material that showed the silhouettes of like 7 new characters. Skirk was one of them. Aoife was. People were saying Aoife was one of the was another one, and also Bjornsson I think was there. I don't know. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes. Of course you do. Well, safe travels. I should also get going. Bye for now, everyone. No wait, Palmer wanted to ask something. Where was the jaw this whole time? The jaw is not exactly a good party guest, unless you prefer parties with less food and more insults. So you put him in a timeout? What comes around, what goes around comes around. Where exactly is this timeout of yours? How does it work? I'm gonna go too. Good luck with your ancient name. Not sure if you already know this, but being the first bearer of your name is a huge honor in Nalan. It comes with a lot of responsibility. But I'm sure your deeds will be remembered for generations to come. I believe in you. Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonen. She's probably done with her ancient name by now. I can check for you. So soon? Yeah, Shilonen's an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast, but your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure. Well, we also don't have anything to do. Why don't we go together? Sounds good. Oh, it's okay. Turbo Twirly's with me. I'm not alone. Still, if you want to check on progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment. Let's go. Hat. Box. Help, someone save me. Just turn into the big dragon. What the heck? Flying squirrel. Hey, remember when you first arrived in Outland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kinich and Mualani. Wow, feels like it was just yesterday. We had a lot of adventures. Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. How many days, chronologically, has it been since that? We sent you off to battle, now you get to do the same. Huh? Oh yeah, you're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel a lot better. I slept so well that night and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, well, maybe I can encourage you this time. I learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. Don't worry, I'm not nervous. I knew it. I really look up to your bravery, Volt. Alright, let's keep going. I was about to say that looks a little bit like those weird Ranmei cakes. Burb! I'm sorry. I want some chicken. Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it? Is Toto still alive? Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in, and he got really injured. But an amazing doctor saved his life. Okay, still alive, I guess. Doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the area. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way, but we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed, so we chose to fight. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. That's what my dad always says. Now, I finally understand what he meant. Sorry I had to grow up so fast. It's alright, this will all be over soon. Yes, there's still almost no one has a canon age, huh? Hello, Purple Wolf 13. Thank you for joining stream. The fact that I was born in this area, the fact that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon actually makes me feel really lucky. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. Now that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win this. Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us. Alright, Purple Wolf. How about you? I'm just catching up on Genshin 5.3's main story. Can you share me your Discord? Sorry, no. I don't have a server set up and I don't just share my my Discord itself like that. Somehow I don't feel like this drill was used in a long time. Wait, isn't this is this the one that was abnormal? Or no? No, right? Wait, that's Hanui. Hey, Hanui, what are you doing here? Well, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hi. Hello. Roar, roar. Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? And we're gonna follow it. Chill out, come on, let's follow her. What's going on, Dino? She's really freaking out. What's going on? Is that the dad? Eh? Oh, it's because of Io. Still no change, huh? Poor thing. Won't eat, won't sleep. Alright, you said Io's grandparents died in the battle. Yeah, when the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Io's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do is look for them. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back. Hey, Io, it's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm. Want some? That doesn't seem like a roar. That seems more like a whimper. Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here. Well, doesn't this situation remind me of abyssal corrosion syndrome? Kind of, huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome? According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination, even after its power has been purified. It can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really dangerous. That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think he was contaminated by the Abyss. It's hard to say for sure, but still, abyssal powers everywhere during the battle. Maybe it affected him indirectly. It's possible. We have a few doses of medicine on us. Yeah, that medicine is really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options, should we give it a try? Okay, but just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a Saurian. Also, like I said before, doesn't it have some, like, serious side effects? I don't remember what they are, but, yeah, better safe than sorry. After you administer the medicine, I immediately perk some and scarfs down the steak in one bite. Heh. It work? Huh. You okay? I'm so relieved. Thank you so much, that medicine is amazing. Not eating Aya? Then you should get some rest. You barely slept these past 3 days. Okay, you're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, it won't nag you. Just don't overdo it. Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if I were to run into a similar situation. Of course. You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it was easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It was the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. Makes the things we love even more precious, so I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends, so I can move forward without regrets. I feel the same way. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot. Give me too much credit, sure. Yeah, you're so talented and strong, practically a star pupil. Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good disciple, or student, or how about friend? Thank you. I won't let you down. I'll train even harder tomorrow. Alright. We're not far from the tribe. Let's go. Bye Aya, bye Hunwi, bye Anpao. We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit Shonan, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready. Didn't we just have a banquet? What? Was that banquet for lunch or something? We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go at Shonan first. Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye-bye. When you think about it, we haven't actually known Kachina that long. Yeah, our journey in Nalan feels like it's just started now. It's about to end. There's still a lot of places we haven't seen. That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. Alright, time to check back on our... your ancient name. Where art thou, Shonan? Kilali, where's Shilonen? Is that smile supposed to be a good thing? Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing. You knew about that? Of course, everyone in Nalan's rooting for you. Shilonen is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. Kimi no Nawa? There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress. This is already faster than I expected. I told Shonan if we hurry, you might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something. Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue. Yeah, it's favorite in her tribe. I bet she still doesn't realize the feast is already over. Wait, should we go make some for her then? Yeah, she's looking forward to it that much. I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Nice one. Anyway, I have something more important to show you. Here, take a look. Ah, it's your ancient name. Tumani, hope. A name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope. A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars of the moon. It's a perfect fit. Amazing. Does this name come with a cool chant like the others? Of course, but that'll come later. Vol is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during his journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you'll have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you. Everything's ready, now we just need to strike. Alright. Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting. All came down to the Lord of Night's power. The situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again. Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of Night only for a most entrusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity. Success was never questioned. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read. Yeah, novels. 200-year-old woman reading all these novels. Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been along as me, you learn that anything can happen. Okay, all worked out in the end. Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests, but there's still one more step. We need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession. An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it. So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run this final test. Don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Why not? We can have barbecue for dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul connect to the ley lines and make sure there are no signs of rejection. Last time you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom, now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me, I'm a professional. Just like that. Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. Huh? It wasn't destroyed? If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in Outland. Thank you. No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving. Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place. So we are having barbecue for dinner. Cool. Barbecue, see? I knew you couldn't resist. Oh, I forgot to mention, the place is top-tier alcohol as well. Is she gonna get sparkle eyes? Is Kilala gonna get sparkle eyes? Aha. Well, we're waiting for hop to it, people. You enjoy a delicious barbecue dinner together. Seems to be shown in Kilala's first meal of the day. Is Kilala gonna be drunk again? The alcohol is equally delicious, but out of respect for the test outcome next, Kilala only takes a few sips. What do you mean? I thought Traveler didn't drink alcohol. Huh? Why is this... after the meal, Shonen heads back to retrieve her tools while you wait outside with Kilali. Something on your mind, Kilali? You barely had anything to drink at dinner. I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrection only takes effects if you win. And the Power Archon's fate is pointing toward death. Loom of fate will be yours to reweave. Something, something. I believe in you, and thank you. Your words mean a lot. Alright, I'm ready. Oh, was something wrong? No, not at all. Kilali just ate too much. Yeah, that's right, so I should really walk off. Come on, let's run the final test. What's the point in hiding that, though? Okay. Where? Way over there. Huh. Huh. It's on a mountaintop. I think this... I know I didn't do a whole lot of exploring, but that's one of the things I didn't like about this region. There's so much verticality. Too much verticality. If you don't have the Nylon characters, it just makes it a lot worse. Time to eat more soup. Alright, give me this one. Oh, come on. Whatever. dun, dun. Alright, where's my teleport waypoint? Why are they getting angry at me? I thought saurians were supposed to be nice dinosaurs. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. What the heck? Is that like a puzzle of some sort? It's below? At least I got the teleport waypoint, but okay. I'll grab that later. I don't have the interactive map up. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, it's not clear to me, at least not yet, why Nouvelet said like he wouldn't actually be welcome in Natlan. All set, Shonen? Just need to check one more thing, and yep, okay, we're good. Alright, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to look out for one thing. The test relies on the same principles as a spirit speaker stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time. Aha! It blew up! Oh yeah, abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Richama would have been consumed by the abyss. That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time our final foes continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable, but you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it? I'm very worried about abyssal power leaking out. Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a little more space. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I guess I should have a bit more water. Whoa, that frick. Whoa, that light is beautiful. It's exactly like when we use a spirit speaker stone. Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence, even on par with the Lord of Night. Heh? Looks like the Lord of Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations. Both good signs. How do you feel, Volt? Completely normal. Then it looks like our ancient name is good to go. That's great news. Is there going to be a sudden... Oh wait, something's wrong. Something's going wrong. Who's... Who? Who? Wait, look, something's coming. No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these souls-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many. Home. This way. Shonen, stop the test. We've already confirmed what we came here for. Got it. What's going on? I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area. Surrounding area? The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely. Please take me back. Well, that sounds depressing as frick. I cannot disappear. Is this like the... I don't remember what they're called in Rain World, but I looked up a bit of the lore because they couldn't release the... They couldn't sever all their ties to the world, so they just half ascended and half not. So, the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here? Yes, Volt Soul is powerful, so the echoes are coming back from Night Kingdom were loud and strong. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more didn't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to describe it. So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time? Can we save them? We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual, but we don't have time for that, and neither do they. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels, like Auroran. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither away in agony, completely powerless to stop it. So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save? That's right, but saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness, to acknowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death. Then we have to do something. Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can. How, though? Talk to the soul that appeared suddenly. Yeah, Chama, is that you? Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again, especially like this. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Kilala. I finally have the chance to say them in person. Enough of that. What happened to you? You didn't make it through the final battle? It just dawned on me. Holy crap, he's dead. Wait, you're from the Signs of the Canopy. During the battle, your tribe was... It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wards. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and the direction of the attack, so I could tell Chef Wayna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end. You're a true hero. Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malko again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together. But the Night Kingdom rejected me. Even though you're a hero of Natlan? How could that happen? I'm sorry, the Lord of Night didn't do it on purpose. I can promise you that the ley lines are in terrible shape. Even the Ode of Resurrection is no longer working like it should. I know, she can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malko again. No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time, I'll think of something. Is that even possible? Doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this. She'll think of something right here, right now. Just like that, huh? This feeling, is this the Night Kingdom? Looks like this method worked on you. Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have nice things to say about you, but shows what they know. That's a given. They will come back to us soon, Vichama. If I may, what about the others? Can you save them too? We're sorry. It's been too long. They're mostly faded. Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. This isn't anyone's fault. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home. I promise you, Vichama, I will not abandon the ley lines to their fate. Leave it to us. Thank you. People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye. Are all the other ones going to disappear as well? Shonen, where you going? Where y'all going? Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me. I'm sorry, too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do. Nothing you can do. Is this the punishment I deserve? Home, here, home. She's one of the souls that overflowed from Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there. Home, home. We're sorry if there was anything we could do. What about that guy that was over there? She's at her limit. Just getting her is taking all her strength. Let me go back, let me go. The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its doors are closed. Then what did you do to save Vichama, soul? Why? I fought my entire life, I believe. The Lord of Night would. I'm sorry, the ley line's no strength left. Oh, something happening with the stream? Did the stream cut out for a bit? Okay, looks like we're back, question mark? Oh, it's this guy. The other, or girl, I guess. Oh, multiple ones with, details. I'll, don't worry, I can help you, just hold on. Not faded enough yet so that Kalali can do that thing. I guess? The Night Kingdom. Thank you. You must be from the Master of the Night Wind. Would you tell me your name? You name, kind soul? Kalali. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky. And then the last person. I can't disappear. Hasn't been long since he died. I can still try and save him. I can't. Oh. Oh. Question mark. Oh. Watch out, Kalali. The abyss is corrupting him. Disappearing you. How are you gonna slap a soul? How does that work? I'm sorry. The abyss had corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse. I know. Just a little quicker, we could have stripped away its power. It's too late. Let's go check on the others. Are these Aya's grandparents? Siren souls can be affected too. Their souls are still intact. I should be able to help them. Hold on, is that? Yep. Yep. Aya's grandparents. That's right, I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Kachina told me about what happened. All makes sense now. I could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence of his grandparents. That must be why you look so happy right now. They're finally reunited. Only briefly. When was the last time Io slept? From what Kachina said, it's been a while. He hasn't been doing so hot lately. But now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks completely at ease. Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. If he didn't want to sleep, even his parents couldn't make him. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, he would fall asleep in no time. I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby, or even before then. That's amazing. Io was so restless earlier, now he's completely calm. I can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on forever. No, their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late. What's wrong with them? They got super angry all of a sudden. They don't want to go back, they just want to be here. They don't want to go. I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. You're running out of time. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days. They've made their position clear. Right. We want to stay by his side no matter what. We should respect their decision. I don't want to leave them to that fate, but if this is what they want, then I can't separate them. What fate? You mean like the other lost souls? Yes, they'll gradually fade away painfully and slowly until nothing is left. But that is their choice. For the next few days, at least I will get a good night's sleep. And to save the ley lines, that's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Power Archon will restore the ley lines. That's the final step of our plan. So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too. That reminds me of the dream I had about the captain. What dream? Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. Maybe they're looking for a home too. But it's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, right? Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain's tried to do the impossible. Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines of other nations. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going on. One thing's for sure, it seems like the captain wants to help these souls. Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now. Okay. Good or bad, happy or cruel, we'll always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change just because we choose not to face it. I just wish I could have done more. So many souls and I could barely help. I'm so sorry. Hey, don't apologize. None of this is your fault. I guess you're right. If we want to end this, we have to tackle the root of the problem, the ley lines. Just another reason why this battle is so important. Well, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Power Archon. She'll introduce it to our people and explain its meaning. Then the rest is up to you. Got it. And don't forget, we're all cheering for you. And they're gone. Wait until 2 days later. Okay. I need to figure out what teams the Kilali and Mofweka go with. Well, looks like Kilali mostly wants Shilinen as core part of her team, which kind of sucks. I mean, I could pull for her, and I don't know. Oops. Okay. Yeah, the final battle's here. Time to go to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can do it, Volt. Oh, well, it looks like they do have a team. I don't know. Mavleka, Kilali, Farina, Bennett. I could do that one. More soup! I am not going to the store today! What the frick is this? Oh. This domain, what? May take some time to complete. Okay. Surely this will be fine, right? The Power Archon is waiting for you inside. The Sacred Flame is even brighter than usual. Oh, why am I walking? The walk is so slow. After thousands of years. Thousands? Huh? Isn't this literally Auntie T's model minus the scar? I mean, an NPC model, so yeah, reused. But like, wasn't that the same hairstyle too? I believe in the Power Archon and the... I don't think I'll ever forget this day. Oh my goodness! I walk so slow! YouTube is telling me the stream's bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate again. Can I even change bitrate midstream? I can. Should I? I don't know. Whatever. What you looking at? Oh, thank goodness I didn't have to walk all the way up. Well, Paimon, you're here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Judging by the confident look of your face, I assume your ancient name is complete. Yep, it's good to go. Shilinen specifically reminded us to show it to you. Tumaini, yes. That fits you perfectly. Is that an ancient name? Yes. I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it? Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Well, Paimon, join me over here. I'm gonna climb up. What? How'd I get up there? As you can see, I'm holding Volt's ancient name. With this name, the way I've been entrusted to him a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. Tumaini, that is his name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope. Well, after all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we? Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations, we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines. We all carry that struggle with us, and now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the Abyss once and for all. This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan. I wonder if we're gonna see the false sky thing again. Our suffering will not soon be forgotten, but there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won. For our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forged the path ahead through trial and tribulation for our homeland. We will claim victory. In Natlan, no one fights alone. That does not seem like however many people there were talking. The battle. Nice water. Now we step into the fire, is that it? How do we get up there? I don't see no ladder, no staircase. I mean, I guess I can kind of fly. Maybe. We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination. So there's no turning back after this, huh? You look different. After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon too. Oh. Chonk! Yes! I forgot I named him Chonk! Maybe I should have added an extra K. The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. Still, you can go no further. The abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind, so once we venture deeper, it must be alone. But while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words. You don't have much time, right? True, but there's time enough to say goodbye. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan. Alright, let's see what everyone has to say. Coddle. At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the collective of plenty. True strength isn't gifted from the heavens. It culminates little by little from everything we do. Island's history goes back thousands of years. Every person who calls this land home, past or present, has a hand in this opportunity. Just like the Power Archon's concept of time, the past, the present, and the future exist all at once. This moment is a convergence of all three. I have full confidence in the outcome of this battle. Victory will belong to Nightland. And my word, actually I also have a more personal request. Once the war's over, come visit us and the Collective of Plenty, okay? Yeah, that's right, our tribe can't wait to see you. Marissa and I will show you all our customs and fun activities. I'll leave you in suspense for now, but I promise you won't be disappointed. Revelation came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe. You are the star that will shine through the mist. The spirits bless your journey. From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you, insects will take flight after you, and all will return to your will. That seems like overkill. I disagree. The land of Nylon nurtures life, but the abyss only knows destruction. Nylon is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, and in all that time I've learned that what life and death mean to people. So what exactly are you? You're not some magical human. You're just straight up not human. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in honor of the dead. In life and death, we all leave marks on the world. We cannot let them be reduced to nothing. That's why I'm here. Yes, thank you for joining us, fight. I'll wait for your safe return. May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar. For this wish, the Flower Feather clan gathers here today. War is a heavy burden, and still we never stop moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that future in motion. It's taken a lot to get to this point. I know it will not be in vain. In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your bravery. I love the hot springs. I can't get enough of them. I want to go today, and tomorrow, and the day after that. Just thinking about spending time there with you and all our friends makes me so happy. So after the battle, let's go there together, Paimon included. Sounds good? Sounds good. Yes, I'm so excited. On behalf of the Signs of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing. The name of Turnfire teaches us that everything comes at a price. We've offered generations of blood and tears to this war, and now it's time to collect. The Abyss must pay for what it has done. Oh, and Ajah has something to say. Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where you meet your end, it would be a great disappointment. We would get over it, of course, but if you do die, just go without regrets. Okay. That's the nicest send-off you're going to get out of Ajah. Sounds about right. Okay, Pakal, what have you to say? You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of echoes offer you our blessing. Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time. The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've defeated it before, and you can do it again. Go now and forge a new future for Nalan. That's all of them. Chonk! It's Chonk! Time to go. Yep. Alright, before we face our final enemy together, we need to split up, okay? I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was critical to stopping the endless onslaught of monsters. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. It's hidden somewhere in the Night Kingdom. Once I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core while I go straight to the enemy's lair. We can reconvene then. Alright, then it's time to act. All of Notland is behind us, so let's gather our courage and march into the unknown without fear. No one fights alone. You literally said to split up, though. Mavuka already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and how much should stop distracting you? Mama remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her might. Mama's not some kid who's afraid of dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't even worry. Wait for me, Paimon. Always. Chonk. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time. By the time you set out, Mavuka has already made her way into a heavily contaminated part of the Night Kingdom. Oh. Isn't this Kinich's sword? Oh, she gets a different charge attack. Cool. Is it actually useful though? It's so slow. Let's see what she does. Night Soul. Burst reliant on the fighting spirit. F reason. It's called fighting spirit. Normal attacks. Only normal attacks? Whatever. I'll figure out what she does later. The only thing I know is that she has a bike. Bike! Oh, I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm not even trying to dodge. Following up 14th round of modifications, Shunlin made at Mavuka's request. The latter's Flame Strider finally gained the ability to manipulate phlogiston and travel on spirit ways. Okay. Wee woo 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 wee woo. Something feels familiar. Winfield, Emissary of Frigid Blades. Oops. Alright, what next? Whomst? Wait, that's her little sister, isn't it? Hey sis, it's been a long time. This one's probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone. Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's been 500 years. Yeah, I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now, but that doesn't mean Hine is gone. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again. You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk. Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to something, there's nothing you can't do, no matter how difficult. I really wanted to help you in this era, but an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then I said come find you one day, but I failed time and time again. You didn't fail. Wait, then the paper frog I made, you got it? Yes, and your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got it to me in one piece. I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something. So she grew up to be an architect, or? She grew up to be an architect to have it passed down to her after 500 years. No. I never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them. Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it? Yeah, I'd say so. Oh well, it's been a long time. It's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history. But I lived a real happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love or for myself, but I didn't care. There's so many things in this world that deserve to come first. That's what you taught me. You never took time for yourself either, did you, sis? No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice, and now the end is near, be it the enemy's end or my own. In the end, the method used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog. You sent your love across time, so let me say this, Hine. I will love you forever and always. Yeah, I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same about you. We're family. That will never change. Alright, I need to head out. Another hero's waiting for me. I believe in you, sis. For not long. Oh, that's nice. Back to Farina. More soup. Ah! Rift Towns. It's a good thing I brought a Kokomi. Oh, we're here to help. Ah, cool. The Abyssal Pounds are being protected by some kind of power, and they can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening. Maybe I go for C6 Serena. The next time she pops up. Abyssal Pounds, loss of protection. Okay. Is it the number of hits or what? Probably. At least for the shield. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. I am just streaming Genshin 5.3 because I'm late to the party because I was waiting to upgrade my computer. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. Mulani's in the square over there. I'm sure she'd like to see you again. We got to see each other in a dream. That's enough. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the Abyss starts to corrode that area, its forces could once again surge into the land above. It pains me, not being able to see Mulani again, but if I can do something to protect Natlan, then that is the only choice. Mulani will grow to surpass me as a warrior and accomplish greater feats than my own, I have no doubt. Box! Give me the box! Does this repeat? No, it doesn't. We'll go to this place so that it doesn't spread. Okay. Seems like there's more to this mist than abyssal power. It feels suffocating. That's what Kakomi is here for. Heal me! YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? Question mark? Hold on. I've been placed in a protective bubble. Vichama! Maybe I should lower the bitrate a bit. Let's lower it to 6500. Knew you'd come. We meet again. Remember me? I'm Alko. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold on to my human form back then. Vitama told me about the horrific battle on service, but now the souls of Night Kingdom have been revitalized. More importantly, after everything, we finally got to fight side by side again. It's all thanks to you and Kilali. Running into you here is a prize for me too. The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the abyss. Navigation will be tricky. I can help illuminate your way, just like before. I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day. Come on, follow me. Thank you. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. My heels! Wait. Okay. More monsters, leave them to me. Nah. Nah! What are you talking about? What you talking about? Kill... Oops. I'm bad. Heal me. And the bubble became smaller. Hey, it's this enemy thing from the domain. Tenebris, Mimiflora, Tenebris, Tenebris. Oops. Maybe I need to tone down the volume of the voice line. It's so strong, the power of the abyss is protecting it. It's almost something something. Guthrid. Oh. Where did you come from? Guthrid? Time for the abyss to face its reckoning. Okay, very cool, thank you. I don't know what you're doing here, but okay. Well, not really, but I wasn't exactly expecting to run into you here. That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from Notland, are you? I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom. Guthrid. Yes, although rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story created by the people of Notland. I was his most trusted second in command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together, and I sacrificed myself during battle. The shamans of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Notland know my name. So you're him, but also not him? Schrodinger's Guthrid? That's right, what you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero, even though the truth is quite the opposite. It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began to understand the real me. Is my internet just not enough for this? Are you serious? Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel, an approach I believed to be more efficient. Our differences caused many an argument between us. No wonder you were ready to sacrifice Auroran. You tried to sacrifice someone? I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interest. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. A strong hand is required to stand against a strong foe. That is what the glory of Conria means to me. So you still believe in him, even though he's a stranger to you now? I do. I have my reasons, as do all those who believe in something. You'll understand that soon enough. Alright. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is close at hand. But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid. You will become the hero of a new era. Go. Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time we shall prevail. Not for any single nation or faction, but for us all. Box! Meow. How am I gonna get across? Mavleka, you're gonna give me your bike? I didn't expect a situation here to be so chaotic. Is it because of the damage to the ley lines? The road has collapsed, but the structure above seems intact. That looks like the way forward. Still, how do I get over there? Mavleka, are you there? That sound, it's... Oh. Some of the birds. Hey, it's Kukyu. Hey, Vol, it's me, Kukyu. Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. So why can Kukyu be here, but those three others, Vichama, Malko, and Guthrid, are stuck there? With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now. Collapse. What was that? It felt like shaking all of a sudden. Could it be Mavleka's wrapped everything on her end? Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never like causing trouble, and I definitely won't want to be the one who holds up the Power Archon's plan. You went to see Chaska, didn't you? Yeah. I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She seemed a lot more mature than before. All those years of wearing, but better late than never, right? Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't show up in her dreams anymore. Back to the natural order of things. Worry is supposed to be the older sister's job. Really strong, Kukyu. Alright, enough about that. All we can do is accept the past and continue to look forward. I would say our nation's future is looking very bright. You know, Volt. Oh! Whoops. Oh, use space again to drop. Or something? I don't know. Yeah, Statue seems strange. I should use the Icto-Missor to take a closer look. Oh. Uh-huh. Question mark? Oh wait, that's dive. The icons aren't exactly clear on which button is what. You're gonna do this. Okay, you're gonna appear out of thin air. What else now? Menelec, I embrace. I trust. These are all the past heroes, right? I acknowledge. Or the names. Or whatever. I welcome. I follow. I walk with. That all the current heroes, or whatever, right? With the ones that have the glowing effect, the ones from the past, I guess. Oh, I can't even sprint. Bro. Let my people light up your path. If we'll take what? Oh, it's the Sealies. I forgot their explanation for the Sealies. Now go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity. Give me the bridge. Mavleka's in now. Gorgosoithoth. I don't remember what that is. Is that the name of the big bad? Whoa. Is that Mavleka fighting out there? Is the captain there? It's too late. Resistance is futile. Dang, dude. Oh. Extinguish for the world will always fall to darkness. Give me that. Wrong button, I was pressing T. Oof. I'm so slow, dude. Oh, I got one aerial one. Why are the dinosaurs so slow on land? I'm bad. Is this a dodge or a dash? Because if it's a dash, do I go faster? Fire shall be this nation's tomb. I'm a firing my laser. Shoot the whoop. Hey, 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 hey. War is nothing but a hopeless struggle. Hey, hey. 400 health? I don't know. I was getting hit by... Ooh, cinematic. Oh, is that water? Smavleka! Ooh, impact frames, finally. Oh yeah, Gasoy's thought was that dragon death thing, right? If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance. Some generic dragon. Yeah, that thing. You who traverse the stars. Oh? Fear not? Who? Nalin has placed his trust in you. Is this the Weob speaking? Descender. Now you're fire. Pyro Traveler, which I hear is incredibly underwhelming. Oh boy, they just cannot make Traveler good. That's a pretty good way, pretty cool way to introduce it though. Bro, it's a constellation specifically meant for just fighting the boss? That's lame. That's actually so lame. What? That's so lame. Hey, witness the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, the night will return. Can I get some food for some like stamina and stuff? I don't even know what I do. Prototype. Using prototype Rancor on Pyro. Failure, failure, failure. Just like me for real. Okay, that's kind of cool at least. You're loyal to the wrong monster. Give me more energy, come on. You hit for one Hu Tao vape with your ult. That's tragic. Yeah, that's literally about the amount as one of my Hu Tao's charge attack vapes. By the power of darkness, I shall prove your efforts futile. Really? I'll be mine to seize, devour, and destroy. Oops. Hey. I'll be mine to seize, devour, and destroy. Why is she back here? Is she back in memories again? Don't tell me I have to walk this whole thing. It's that same symbol. Oh, I have to walk the whole thing. Face your fate. Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is inevitable. You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain. The lives of their descendants are more valuable than you can imagine. You have destroyed this world's hope with your own hands. If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? When's the captain gonna show up? Surely he does, right? Yeah. We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose the battle to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. Is this what Kurzgesagt calls optimistic nihilism? And so the cycle continues, time after time. My fate is to bring this journey to an end once and for all. What happens if I press escape? Nothing. Oh. 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 Back to Traveler? Question mark? Nope. Oh, yes, never mind. All the voices are coming through. Well, what happened to the flame? Did it, like, start fading? Did the flame go out? Oh, yes it did. Aha, now I have the hero's glow. Did I always have those sorts of diamond things? Or are those also just glowing because of my glow or whatever? That kind of gives me some Xenoblade Chronicles, oh, more Impact frames, Chronicles 2 vibes, even though I've never played it. The only thing I know is from Smash Ultimate, from a corny-ass victory screen. After one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. Well, with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return. Ooh, they even added impact frames are sort of on. Ooh, that's pretty cool. What happens if I was on that side? Can I hit you? I can. I'm not over there. I'm not over there. Oh, I guess they created an impact frames filter, because there are some impact frames there, but like that's like not a pre-rendered animation or whatever. That's pretty cool. Become the servant of kneel before. We bring forth the faith of 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon our heroes. The cursed angels banished, you should have long since. That's 1, okay. Oh, 2. No matter the cost, I believe in him to the end. His soul is noble and pure. Pure, hero is just a starting point. And of course, Kasoya Soth is just gonna stand there. Why do you struggle when you're so weary? Why must you seek pain? What the heck? What? Oh. Okay, was that 14 million or 1.4 million? You toil in vain and your blood is a worthless sacrifice. I wish to soar with him and see the world beyond the sky. Okay, Kristen, right? Whenever he calls home, wherever he calls home, surely a place of freedom and warmth. You toil in vain. Through the endless night. Curse you. Are these all like different names for the same entity? I admire his wisdom, how he always lives in the moment. Being his friend makes me so happy. Still one more. Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with all around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. Never, ever stop moving forward. Because that's what it means to be best friends. Now we're really getting into anime territory. Ooh, I'm flying! We're flying! Ah, she's got all the marks too. Yeah, what about the thing with Renova? Are they the same? Like, also just different names? Is their power gone? To get back, do we pray? There's a faster way. Uh-huh. Nice rebound off the wall. Paimon crying. Where was Captain? Your friends cheer for your return as the people of Nollan celebrate your victory. In the interest of safety, you allow a doctor to check your signs for abyssal corrosion. Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corrosion whatsoever. The same goes for the Pyro Archon. In that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory. That means there's officially nothing to worry about. You won. You actually won. Finally, someone to speak to me. To speak for me. That's all that Paimon is to you? You know what? Never mind. You get a free pass on all Paimon teasing today. You did it again, Volt. Your strength is remarkable. And now Notland is finally free from the threat of the Abyss. Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your story to everyone. We should record it on a woven scroll too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for generations to come. I'm sure the grannies and grams back home are already on it. Amazing job, Volt. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend. Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name. The most important thing is that you made it back safe. Now I don't have to worry about that rescue plan. You came up with a rescue plan? Well, Volt already saved me once, so yeah, if things got risky down there, I was gonna charge and rescue him. I don't think it would have been quite so simple, Kachina, but still. Something like that really did happen, I'd come for you too, no matter what it took. Couldn't have said it better myself. Bravery aside, I try not to act on impulse, but I suppose there's an exception to every rule. I have something to say. In the Leylands, I encountered many souls of the dead, and I could hear everyone rooting for me from above. Wait, really? Who'd you see? All of you. Ati, Vichama, Koikyu, and all 6 heroes from 500 years ago. Not to mention I heard the messages you left for me in my ancient name. I have to thank each and every one of you. Without your help, I could never have defeated an enemy as strong as the Abyss. So you heard everything we said? Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at such a crucial moment. To think that you heard them, though, that's a little embarrassing. Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again right now. Bringing your friend makes me so happy. Good one, Koikyu. Things are looking lively over here. How are you feeling, Volt? I feel completely fine. Great, just what I wanted to hear. The preparations for your celebration ceremony are almost complete. Another one? Celebration ceremony? According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in Night-Worn Wars. It's an extremely rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement award. We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though. It's true, but given Volt's exceptional contribution to this victory, I think he is more than worthy of the honor. Let's head to the center of the stadium and I'll announce the honor to everyone. You deserve a formal round of applause for this achievement. Ooh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house. Off you go. I'm coming too. Camera, this calls for a camera. Slow down, there's no rush. Mavleka, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss, don't you deserve the same honor? What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Besides, I'm already the Pyro Archon. That's enough honor for a lifetime. Let's go, everyone's waiting for us. We're captain. What about Renova? Renova said that something the price was death, right? Today, Nolan's long struggle against the Abyss is met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them, or the heroic outlander who lent us their aid. His ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Nalan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the fallen. We fought for a singular purpose, peace, and now it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the fallen will be held on a later day. In the meantime, our hero will embark on a parade of blessings. Let us send him off with a round of applause, and show him the warmth and gratitude of our people. Woohoo. Go on, there's your moment, you should savor it. But what about you? Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, we finally have a chance to restore the Night Kingdom. I'll take care of that first. Okay, we'll look forward to good news. Receive the crown? I get a crown? What if I just left? What if I just walked out of here? Can't even open the map. What if I just walked out of here? There's gotta be a barrier at some point, right? There it is. Now I gotta walk all the way back. Dang it! Who could have seen that one coming? Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept these feathered accessories. We bestowed these gifts to every hero who received this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength and mark you as a role model for all in Nalan. Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from the Abyss. Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Nalan's most outstanding warriors, Chaska. Why Chaska specifically? Oh, it's just someone we know. You sound so disappointed. By someone we know, Paimon meant a cherished comrade. Exactly, it makes this moment even more special because we're already friends. Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors in Nalan, I bestow upon you this blessing. May your flame forever burn pure and bright. With us by your side, you'll never fight alone. Time to embark on your parade of blessings. Hey hero, we're here to guide the way. Hey hero, could you look this way for a sec? Now you off cameras. Screw it. I'll move. Hi Io. Right here, could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture or an autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you? Oh, look at all the people. They must have been waiting here a long time. That doesn't sound like too much ask, right? Alright, sure. That's right, the photo booth is this way and the autograph is over there. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction, so head to the next area whenever you're ready. They'll be cheering for you. I'm not taking a picture with everyone, right? Thank you. Oh, it's just gonna... Okay. That pose is perfect. Such a precious memento. Okay, there aren't actually that many people in line. Wow, looks great. Can I have one more photo? Just one more. Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting. Okay, one is enough. One is more than enough. We go over here. We're going straight to the next issue. After all this, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm tired. Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Notland. Alright, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone. Oof, that's unfortunate. We can't keep a great hero here forever. Thank you for your participation and your understanding, everyone. Oh, everyone's so enthusiastic. Paimon bet she could make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Notland. Don't even think about it. It's just a joke. Shut the frick up, Paimon. There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too. More photos? Or autographs? Line up everyone, sing a fall please. The hero will begin signing autographs. What name should I sign? Hermione seems like the obvious choice. Heh? Heh? Man, I'm good with a pencil. I just scrub back and forth and automatically lift the pen up and down at just the right moments to sign this. Starting to get the hang of this. Let's go for a few more. Just a few. Alright, last on the Great Heroes of Parade to finish. Thank you for taking the time to sign these autographs. We really appreciate it. Sorry to bother you, Great Hero. I'm a messenger from the Signs of Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind Hermione. Every ancient name has a story behind it and comes with a certain mantra. Usually the way up... Oh yeah, there was that, huh? Mavoika said it would be revealed, didn't it? Usually the way up revealed those mantras to our chiefs in a dream, but yours is still unknown to us. Oh, you mean like the lines of the six heroes recited when they appeared? But where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide? Well... Oh, that was it? In the beginning there was darkness. Until someone set themselves aflame. Oh, only then did the universe know light. Self-immolation doesn't really seem like a great idea. I need to adjust the model again, the settings. That was beautiful, I've got it all down. That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Notland's ley lines. Lord of Night gave these words to me. From the Lord of Night herself. Legendary, truly legendary. Okay. Chonk! Hi, Chonk. That's a great hero, please come dance with us. I don't dance. Well, what do you think, Vol? Should we join them? It's yellow, fine. Alright. Oh, okay. That's so corny. That's so corny. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Ugh. I have to go, that's... What happens if I mess up? I'm kind of curious, but at the same time, I don't really do it on it. Not bad, you're a natural. For a hero. Probably would have just gotten a different voice line there, and maybe I don't know, different animation. What the heck? Oh. We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let's offer our blessings one more time and give them a resounding round of applause. Woohoo. Wee-woo. That's a hero's welcome if I ever saw in Volt. You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took. Volt, Paimon, finally. I was looking everywhere for you. Where do you think I was? Kalali, why didn't you come to the parade? Never mind that, I have something important to tell you. Come with me. Is this something about Renova and Mavoika, the price being death and something? I want to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from battle. But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort myself into some weird position. Okay. Anyway, that's not the most important part. It's about Mavleka's death. Her fate hasn't changed at all. Oh boy. But we both made it back. Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the war isn't over? They're different forces, right? No, the disaster's over, but my dreams never lie. That's why I came to find you. I need to know what I'm missing. Where's Mavleka right now? Did she tell you what she's planning? She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right? After all, the corrosion should be gone by now. Easy, not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of Night, and I'm not sure she has enough power to do it on her own. The Lord of Night is weak right now. She told us herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely, but it's still no easy feat. Got a point, otherwise Mavleka wouldn't need to get involved. True. If the Lord of Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mavleka would need to do is tell her we won. Not even that, the Lord of Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your victory before us all. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this. Why would she hide the truth from us? Mavleka has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her end, there can only be one possibility. She must think the outcome of her death is worth it. The moment Mavleka used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for her aid, but as a rule. That means Mavleka doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return. Like dying for a cause? Then let's get going. Where do you think she went? Could it be somewhere we found... Could it be where we found the source mechanism? The Lord of Night should now be able to appear anywhere not... What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can be. Legend remembers him as a wise ruler, one who left little behind. But there is a place we could check. Kanatlan, the ruins we now refer to as Cinder City. It was built on the site of a dragon city and became known as the first city of the Pyro Archon. That's mostly likely where Shabalank met the Ruler of Death. Alright then, Cinder City it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with that name. It's not easy to get there, so follow me, I'll take you. Oh. Huh? What? What the frick? Man, this place is really hard to get out. Really is hard to get to. And Paimon wasn't the one who saw that weird ball, right? What? All those eyes inside of it. Talk about creepy. What in the frick is that? I believe that's how the Rule of Death keeps an eye on Tavat. Quick, this way. We're almost there. Look, it's Mavleka. I've grown wary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore. Renova. However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Mavleka, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death. And with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end. Mavleka. Oh, you got here sooner than I expected. What are you doing? Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 500. No. For the entirety of our history. You've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan, but its power remains in worlds beyond Tavat. Tremendous and unyielding. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. Worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now, but it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day. So you're planning to... Yes, my plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. a chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night, I will give my life once more. I respect your decision, Mavleka, but this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong, but a life sustained by fire is one destined to die out one day. What will you do then? I've thought about that. With the abyss out of the picture for now, the sacred flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 200 or 300 years. Future power archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Nylon's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the abyss. Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future. But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself? Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the abyss, a grand competition full of promise and glory, but it also chained our people to an inescapable destiny. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Nylon became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition, one fueled by our dreams for the future rather than desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning, a chance to make a definitive step forward. Very noble indeed, but what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of duty, but not yourself. In my eyes, Mavleka, you are not inherently special, a child of not long among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the leylands must be restored right away, but it is too heavy a burden for you to shoulder alone. That is where we differ, Lord of Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means to be a leader. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice, even when there are no good options left on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Nylon overcome this crisis, that is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people, and without them, there is no Archon. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end. But what about you, Mavleka? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you? It's not important, Kilali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together. It's hard to argue with her logic. She probably knew we would come and prepared what to say in advance. It's time for Nylon to enter a new era, and I know she wants to fulfill her duty as a leader, but she deserves to have a place in the future she built with her people. I shall accept Mavleka's sacrifice for the Lord of Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of Night, you may now begin. Shrug. What are you waiting for? There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony, and I cannot disregard their intentions. I must wait for them to arrive. Captain? Captain? I was a bearer witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous. If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience. Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first, no matter who the human may be. Cumbersome, but there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel. Is that saying Renova, or is an angel angel of death, or what? What? This feeling. We made it. Hey, Roran. And Captain. Oh dear. Thank you for showing me the way. This can't be good. The Captain? The other individual you mentioned, it was him? Indeed, like you, he carries many lofty ideals. Maveka, I understand how you feel, and if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But, like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long, and I can offer a better solution. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people. Your people? Wait, the souls I saw in my dream? That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years. But how? Carrying that many souls within you, there's no way you could keep your consciousness intact. Besides, you weren't affected by the soul mechanism like I was. Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Kanria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls and developed the ability to sense their presence, much like yourself. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Latinese, have been stored here ever since. And you want to send them home? Yes. The ley line will not accept them, but by merging my existence with the Lord of Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely. He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word, his goal is revenge. Revenge against Renova. After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life. I now understand that which you seek. Then bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins, and for that we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment, cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the five sinners' exploitation of abyssal power, myself included. Who's the five? Is gold one of them? If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire, but at the same time the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours. Ooh. Ooh. 己の勇と忠誠をもって君はそれをものにした故に天中騎士の称号を授けよう死の国を支える支柱の一本として今後もカーンルイヤの栄光を守りたまえカーンルイヤの栄光この地とその尊厳そして我々と共に戦った全ての同胞のために八神の国はほぼ砕けた貴殿の戦友もナタの戦士ももう帰る場所がない一体何を全ての死者の魂を受け入れるつもりか貴殿もただの人間そのような負荷には耐えられん英雄には帰る場所が与えられるべきだ不死の呪い不死で死に対抗し私の力を持って私に抗うかルールを否定するかパラドックスを引き起こすかどちらかへ選べ不死の呪いは解いてはならないものそれで最後の願いを叶えなさいお疲れ様でした長官すべてに感謝を
今回は私も一緒に。
ああ、共に行こう。
Okay. Yeah, that was unfortunately one of the spoilers. I just saw him on a throne. I'm like, hold up. Didn't have the context though, thankfully. The captain, the curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place? Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us? There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the greatest form of peace. Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years, or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal. There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about himself. It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly through the mind. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair. Considering the number of souls inside him, that effect would be even greater. So over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep at all? No wonder Dane's method of slowing the decay on his body didn't work for him. Without experiencing the course of immortality, we will never truly know its agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death is so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage and granted the Lord of Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain. You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss, and so their stability was paramount. But at one point in time, Alan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan. Did he try the same thing in other nations? Yes, but all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan, not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognized the need to change the rules of the ley lines, not only for the souls that wanted this land, but for the Outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But, as an angel, I have a duty to serve humanity. Such is my mandate. Right, what was the Lord of the Night like, something, I forgot from version either 5.0 or 5.1 is, but like something, the Sealies were previously the so-called angels, right? Thank you for everything. Kulali, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference. But now I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift, and I am deeply sorry I thought so little of it in the past. You don't need to thank us, you bear heavy responsibility. Heavy? No. That responsibility is the sole purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans, creators of miracles. A new era awaits you. Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom. So this is the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process. He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Now needs a leader to guide his future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be mine to bear. But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. I know it's to my sister Hina. Oh. I know it's probably been used in several other works of fiction, but that I know all that remains in Night Kingdom is in your memory, but I still wanted to write a short letter to you about the situation after the war. After countless partings and farewells, Nowlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition rather than select warriors for war. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, Nowlan's fire will burn brighter than ever. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Teyvat. Yes, that's awesome. They can leave. I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I'll forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. Yeah, I actually got the chance to finish this painting. And not a moment too soon, it's time to bid farewell to all the fallen. Yeah, as I was saying, I know that that sitting on the throne bit has been used in other works of fiction, but I feel like there's a particular one that I'm reminded of. I just can't remember from what. Back in Sumeru, there was Jet's dad. No. The other person sat on the throne to gain the power and whatever, but that's not it. That's not like a sacrifice. Man, I just got interrupted again. I have a sign on my door saying not to interrupt. Figures. Shoot. What was it? Man, I can't remember. Like where they end up sitting on the throne. It has huge significance because it's like, why am I like this? Why can I not remember? Alright, well, let's just keep going, I guess. Head to the memorial ceremony, where the memorial ceremony is being held. Oh, where the frick? Okay. Hey, is that part new? Paimon's never seen it. Paimon's never seen it before. Got graffiti of me. More soup. Soup. We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. The struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But, through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And, as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize the Fatui Harbinger who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria who helped defend our nation 500 years ago, a man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration. Strange. Why does no one praise the deeds of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula Jah? Does no one care about my heroism? A great hero such as myself forced to remain nameless? Ignorant fools. Fine, I guess you helped out. Good job. Well, well, well! A compliment! After all these years? It's about time you knew your place, lowly servant. Hey, why are you glaring at me? Oof. My teacher once said the weight of fate is decided by the one who has to bear it. You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. From now on, we'll always be here to help, there to help you. Now we just need to see where your fate, no, our fate leads us. Our? I'm at least 800 years older than you are. Ah, our heroes here. Is there something you want to discuss? About the stance of the heavenly principles and the shades? The forces of the abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles, and it is only with their protection that Teyvat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the abyss is met with swift punishment. The heavenly principles and the shades show no mercy in that regard. What are the shades again? I don't remember. Like Renova is one of them or something. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. About the Ode of Resurrection somehow taking effect before victory. Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone in Natlan. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection. About Natlan's Gnosis, right. The captain's subordinate sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked the Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request is granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles, but since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt the Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. Next stop on my journey, Snezhnaya. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. The false sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's Remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it happened. Our investigation revealed them to be subordinates of the Doctor. The stronghold is in Nodcry, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. Subadashi. The people there can use a very special power. It is said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Tevat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power, the project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. About the tribe my ancient name will belong to? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking about along the lines of how the names of 6 heroes were inherited. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with certain tribal cultures or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The whale will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. Yeah, because I'm not a normal human. I have a much longer lifespan. Long journey of the Power Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again, this time just as Mvleka. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way. Okay, I'm talking again. It was my honor, an honor we share. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now and watch over them. My lord, you will forever serve as an example for all your soldiers. Auroran? When Grithred's soul possessed my body, all I saw was a dark abyss. The captain carried countless souls within him. It must have taken so much strength to live like that for hundreds of years. For us, his death is something sad, but for him, maybe it finally allowed him to be at peace. The stories of heroes will continue to be passed on from generation to generation. If Nylon faces a crisis again, I'm sure people will look to our story as a source of hope. We've earned our place in history. That's pretty surreal, don't you think? Anyone else? Anyone else? Any non-NPCs else? Muscles grow stronger through periods of strain, and people work the same way. Even though the crisis is over, we still band together for the sake of a new future. Oh, and you should really come to the Collective Plenty sometime. Especially you, Paimon, your nutrition plan is already set. Okay, so can you help? So you can help Paimon get stronger too, right? Something like this happens again, Paimon wants to fight by Volt's side. Of course, you've got serious potential. You're just saying that. Yon-san didn't do anything again. Or... After you got back, you mentioned they saw Kuikyu in the Night Kingdom. So she helped you then? And she brought a lot of Saurians. Good, I'm sure that made her happy. Still time to see her in her dreams. It's alright. I don't think she's going to come and see me. She did, yeah, she said she wasn't going to anymore. She's probably sick of nagging her older sister. Still, thank you for telling me. Nolan has a bright future because of you, and I have a chance to make up for my regrets. What about you two? Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief, we can leave Nylon as much as we want. Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right? And the Lord of Night is a lot stronger now. That means we can finally see the outside world for ourselves. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is totally my vibe. I can't wait to go see it. I want to go to Lyria. The mountains are supposed to be super tall. Sounds like you're making this a great vacation. Let's start planning. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs together. Then we'll be hot spring buddies for life. Fontaine! I don't friggin' have any Lyria characters right now on my team. Fontaine, Smeru! Inazuma. What do you think about Volt? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it cost us a lot to get to this point, huh? Sing your final song with pride, like a hero's march to the other side. This monument commemorates the 1,955 brave warriors who gave up their lives in the war for Nylon. Is that this one from the after I arrived? Let's leave this for them. What am I leaving? The crown. It's quite fitting. Embark on new adventures. All the kids. And an old man. Story, story, I want to hear a story. They're gonna tell a story about me. All you kids don't miss a beat, do you? Alright, you can be the first audience for this new tale. Let me know what you think. Now, where to begin? Gonna tell a story about me! Wanna stop and listen to the story? Sounds fun. Sounds pretty fun. The story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as Volt. Yes, warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the abyss. Most importantly, Volt is kind and brave, someone who treasures those around him. You can call him a natural-born hero. Yeah, he's super strong. Tell us more. Hey, just let him finish the story. And I'm right here. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Volt. Someone thinks he recognized you. Listening to all this is a little embarrassing, though. The second hero is also an outlander, the captain. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades. His goal was to give them home, and with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Avoika. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united an outlaw against a dangerous foe. These don't look like the heroes from 6 years ago. 6 heroes from 500 years ago. Now the story truly begins with the arrival of Volt and Notland. Yup. Under his guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well on the pilgrimage and earned a chance in the Night Wars. Okay, okay. I get it. Listening to a story about myself is kind of, Suddenly, the sky turned dark, the sacred flame went out, and the Gasoi Thoth appeared. Are we still giving him thumbs up? Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together, send their support to the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Tumani became known by all, and everyone began reciting the words that defined its message. In the beginning, there was darkness, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust is now settled, and Nalan has entered a new era of peace. Volt fought for life, the captain fought for death, and our Archon, Mavleka, created a bridge between them. Is there more? Please don't let it be the end. Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater detail. And Tumani is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Tumani today. Okay, guys. Nope. 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 Okay, I guess not. Sounds fun. What do you say, Volt? Want to be let Tumani be? I want to let Paimon be Tumani for today. Sure, then I'll be Paimon. Alrighty, then let's go. Paimon, new adventure awaits. Alright, there it is. Man, I still can't remember what I feel like I've seen before. A different work of fiction. Always, obviously, it's fiction, where end up sitting on the throne for man. This sucks. I can't remember. How many points did I get? Yeah, I got like 20. Okay. You know what? You know what? I guess I'll pull. I don't know, man. I've been. These have not been bought for a long time. 'Cause yeah, I just don't just don't have the stuff to buy them because I haven't been pulling. Like, okay, let's see. 5, 2, 9, I got 331 pulls from gems. So that's 357 right here. Just, yeah. When was the last time I pulled? Ooh, I should probably, I last pulled 6 months ago. Okay, I should probably put this in the pull recorder thing soon if I haven't already. Yeah, during Shreenu's rerun. Okay, so I'm literally 9 pity in. Here's 10. Okay. I think I'll pull for both. I guess. Alright. 20. I know I did say, like, none of the not-one characters appeal to me much, but I'm losing pulls by not pulling. 30. Okay. 40. 50. Okay. 60. Okay. That sucks. The pulls in general have just been really bad. 70. No way, man. Okay, there's a good pull, finally. Even 80. Surely. Okay. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. So 78. Let me bring back some other stuff. Okay. So now I'm 2 in. Let's just make this even again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Oh, that was an okay one. 30. Trash. 40. Trash. 50. Come on. 60. Bro. Okay. Nice. 70. Bro, come on. Trash. 80, please. There we go. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Okay. Okay. Going to 77 and 78 kind of sucks, but I won both 50-50s, so sure. I don't even know what their weapons do. You gain a buff or burst that increases crit damage and attack. Okay, you kind of need Night Soul for that. Increases elemental mastery. In the mirror night effect. Okay. Whatever. I'll look at this. Like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pull for these. Whatever. So it looks like that is about it. That is Genshin Impact's 5.3 main story. I still can't remember what other scene I'm thinking of, just sitting on the throne, like, just ending it like that. But yeah, that was quite cool. The holding, two people holding a sword together thing like that is kind of corny to me, just in general. But the thing, like, I guess the battle as a whole was quite cool. Leyline stuff always gets kind of confusing to me. Like I've said before, I'm not great at analyzing stories and details and stuff, unfortunately. Pulled for 2 characters, despite not being terribly interested, but whatever. I still have a lot of funds, and I was, losing. So, stuff. What else? Right. I will once again double matcha donut. Anyway, I think that's a good place to leave off. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are still here, thank you for dropping by. If you watched for part of the stream, thank you for dropping by then. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. And if you enjoyed this and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and leave some feedback down in the comments below. Hopefully the stream settings and whatever was all nice. Better hardware can do that. Next time I stream, probably tomorrow, Tuesday, because Honkai Star Rail is getting an update. Amphorius is releasing. I have no idea how long the content is going to be. I'm going to aim for the stream to be around 3 hours, and if there's more, I might do it on the Wednesday or the Thursday after. Wednesday is less likely. But yeah. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye-bye.